I won't. I'll start now. Hello, the world. Uh, I'm assuming everybody is currently out there packing up, but if you're hanging around your computer and show up, we are about to talk to Mayor Daryl Krakowka about, I don't know, the weather and life in general in Tumbler Ridge and the fact that we're going home. Um, I'm just waiting for people to start showing up. Oh, people are starting to show up. So, all right, without further ado, I'm going to toss it over Daryl, and he can, to Mayor Krakowka, and he can tell you all about the details. Daryl, welcome.
Thanks, Trent.
So, tell us what the deal is. Like, give us all the
Uh,
details.
Exciting news. The EOC has rescinded the order for the evacuation order to an evacuation alert with a map attached on the district's website and Facebook pages. We've also shared it. I mean, I know council's sharing it as we speak to all the pages on social media that we have on our Facebooks. But yeah, I think it's great news. I mean, obviously, with BC Wildfire Service being able to do their risk assessment and talking with our EOC and other agencies, and the EOC doing their risk assessment, they obviously made a decision and started working through that process to lift the evacuation order, and now we're on an evacuation alert.
Excellent. So let me know what are the things that you're concerned about when people are coming back. Like don't be like coming in at 140 kilometers an hour. Pay attention to this. Pay attention to that. What is Highway 52 to Dawson Creek open, for instance?
Yeah, so Highway 52 north to Dawson or Dawson to Tumbler is open. It is recommended that it is safe to travel from BC Wildfire Service. Highway 29 from Chetwynd to Tumbler Ridge is open. Highway 52 East is open from Kelly Lake to Tumbler Ridge. There is still roadblocks from Kelly Lake to the main Highway 2 as there's the fire there, the Pevon fire. So they have roadblocks still there. But from Kelly Lake to Tumbler Ridge, so Kelly Lake West on 52 is open. And then, yeah, 100%. Like we just asked residents, we understand people still have to pack up stuff, but take your time coming back. We know everybody's excited to come home and be at their houses and stuff like that and stuff. But we really want everybody to take their time. And there's 2,400 residents possibly will travel back today, and we just want everybody to take their time. We want everybody home safe. And yeah, and we know some people that will stay behind. I mean, the ESS reception in regards to lodging and stuff was ending on Friday at 11, I believe, for accommodations. Those are still in place. So if people still want to spend the night in, whether it's in Chetwynd, Dawson Creek, or Fort St. John, understanding from EOC that is still allowed. Like you can still stay in your room. It's not they're canceling all hotels as of 10 o'clock this morning. So for the people that want to just wait it out and travel back when less traffic, I mean, that's an opportunity for them as well.
Okay. Is there anything unexpected when people get back to town? I'm assuming all the structural protection is down, but will there be anybody who shows up on the upper bench and goes, "Wait a second, I'm sure I left this over here and it's been moved to here because of the fire protection or anything."
Yeah, so I am aware the protection units did finish dismantling yesterday. I think they pulled out of town yesterday afternoon. So they did bring combustible material from some people's yards that they attached the sprinklers to the front yards. So some people will show up at home with with jerry cans on their front lawn or propane tanks. That was done in regards to the that install of the sprinkler systems that they brought combustibles to the front yards to keep them out of the backyards, as that was where the concern was. What to expect, I would think we will have not all services up and running when people first get into the community, whether that be the health clinic and restaurants. Like, I mean, obviously, those people are doing what they have to do for ordering and cleaning and stuff like that. So people should just be aware of that. I mean, that it will take some hours for staff to return back. for some of those locations to become open. So I don't know what that looks like for all the businesses in town that are coming back. How long it will take for them to be up and open with staff. So we should just expect some of that too. And I understand angst and stress is high, stuff like that. I think we just got to all respect each other. And I'm definitely available. I know there's people that would like to, maybe talk and stuff, and I'm 100% available. I will say the people that stayed behind. So EOC, our local fire department, some of the public works staff. I'll tell you, they really deserve thanks for how they handled the situation, and even all the other fire departments. We know they're not here. A lot have left and been deployed at some other locations. So there isn't a whole bunch of the mutual aid in town, whether it be for the BC Wildfire Service mutual aid side or some of the mutual aid from Chetwynd, Dawes Creek, Pooskoopi, and Charlie Lake. They have left the community because they weren't needed right away. So, I've thanked them and stuff like that, and we'll be reaching out again. But, residents should just, I understand there's angst and stress, and people have questions and want answers. I will try to answer the best I can. The process is quite lengthy when whether you order the evacuation alerts or orders, and how quick that came, but also the rescinding. There is steps that have to be taken in regards to risk assessment from BC Wildfire Service, and we're all aware they were doing that. Forest Tower was very open about that. And then our EOC also has to do risk assessments, and what does it look like to bring residents back to Tumbler? How does it need to happen? So I know there's questions, and definitely it will be available most of the rest of this week and the weekend, probably at Town Hall.
Okay, you mentioned things about, say, like the clinic and whatnot. Were those people alerted earlier so they could get back beforehand, or is it just sort of come as you are?
Yeah, so I was talked about that they were talking to some essential services to see what they would need for, like, whether it was staffing and stuff, including the health center, BC Ambulance. So I know BC Ambulance had to do their own assessment. I know they were in. I believe I seen their um, regional manager in this morning, and they had to do their own assessment. I believe of their to make sure their staff are safe. My understanding is we would see an ambulance coming in this morning. I don't know when it will arrive, but they are trying to have it back when the residents are in town. From Northern Health side, I have not have that contact in regards to staffing and what it looks like there. The EOC might have that all, and I believe that'll come out what that looks like in regards to the health center staffing, and doctors and nurses will come out.
All right, tell me what it will look like moving forward. What's life like under a alert versus an order?
Yeah, so it's definitely on our website and our the district's Facebook page. But again, it's an alert. We still have a fire that's approximately 4 kilometers from Tumbler Ridge. It is going to be dependent on weather in regards to wind and the rain. We have received about 12 millimeters of rain in the last 48 hours. But we're still dry. Like we appreciate the rain. We hope for more, but we have to realize that we are an alert and evacuate and be prepared if an order is having to go that way again. I believe that's what's assessed by our EOC to, how does that look with recommendations from their partners in regards to BC Wildfire Services and other partners in that as well, to make sure that we're not bringing people in to be looking at an order in 5 days or 4 days, but we have to be realized the fire is still burning. It is not out. I know I've seen some comments that the fire was out, and say it is not out. When people drive in, for the residents that are driving in Highway 52, they'll see it. It's still. I haven't been out there, so I don't know if there's flames this morning or not, or if it's just all smoke. But you'll see it and stuff. But so the fire is still there, and that's why we're on alert.
All right, excellent. Anything else that people need to know as they're coming back to town?
No, again, just want people to take their time, so it's safe for their families and stuff like that, and for the residents. We want our residents all to come back and in a safe manner, and appreciate each one of us. And like I said, I've said it for years and years, and how Tumbler Ridge seems to be like one big family. All the help we do for each other, and whether it's new people, new residents that move to our community. So, it is one big family, and we do care that they all make it back safe.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Daryl.
You bet. Thanks very much, Trent.
Have a good day. That was Mayor Daryl Krakowka, Mayor of Tumbler Ridge, inviting you all back to town. Just a reminder, your ESS supports will be good until tomorrow. So if you are in a situation, say, where you will need health care right away, it'll take them some time to get the clinic set up and everything back into running order. So if you are in that situation or don't need to return today, you do have an extra 24 hours of grace. Other than that, we'll see you back in town. We're just packing up and getting ready to head out ourselves. So, bye, everybody.